Hello everybody, welcome back to the Nyedis Anarchy Series podcast. I'm your host, Adam Callen, also the CIO of Nyedis. Today we're going to talk about certificates, but more specifically, we're going to talk about how Starlink went down because of one certificate that didn't get updated. So how does this happen? How does Starlink go down? Because one cert wasn't updated, so someone probably got fired. I'll tell you that right now. But let's dive into this. So here's an article on cybernews.com. This has all the details, plus the quote from Elon, which honestly, kudos to him for broadcasting this. This happens all the time in corporate America, by the way. They just don't tell you because it's highly, highly embarrassing, obviously. So there's this article out, I mean, it went everywhere. This went pretty viral. But on April 7th, Elon tweeted out, "Sorry, slight glitch with SpaceX Starlink, coming back online now." And then he followed up to himself with, "Caused by expired ground station cert. We're scrubbing the system for other single point vulnerabilities." So this is actually super amazing for Elon to do. This is the most corporate transparency I think I've ever seen when it comes to things that go wrong. As most of you guys know that work in the corporate world, shit goes wrong all the time. Production goes down, and people have seen it like, oh, this bank went down. It's like, oh, why'd it go down? Were they hacked? It's like, no, because someone probably, accidentally wiped out a server or rebooted a network switch or something. But no one wants to talk about it, and absolutely no one wants to take blame. So the fact that this went down, and not only did Elon say, "Oops, my bad," but also said what it was. Now, it's not really a vulnerability. I don't think he probably should have said vulnerability just because it's not the best word choice. Maybe just another single point of failure. But because it's not like someone hacked in and caused the cert to expire. So when you create these certificates for authentication, they have an expiration date. Sometimes they're set for a year, sometimes they're set for 10 years. It's really kind of a corporate policy as to, hey, well, how long do we allow these certs before they need to be renewed and then reinstalled? So just in case it were to get compromised, it kind of rotates them just to keep everything secure. So for them, one of them went bad. Unfortunately, it was one that communicates the ground station with the satellites and allows them to talk to each other. That was just horrible. There's actually a company I know of that put out a policy right after this, a very large financial institution, that says internally that 2 strikes you're out policy just went into effect. So if any certs have been shown to become expiring within 30 days, they're going to fire you if that happens on your watch twice. Not that they actually expired, just the fact that they show that they're expiring within 30 days. So when that list gets generated, if your name's on there twice, your job's gone. So people are obviously taking this very, very seriously. There's a lot of software out there that will also do this. Like HashiCorp has a huge certificate management solution that's out there. But it really just comes down to people are overlooking this. It's very simple. This is almost 90% of the time user error. Someone installed a cert, and I can tell you from my personal experience, realistically, this is probably what happened. Hurry up, we need this thing into production now. So you got like one engineer working on this huge project on a Saturday night, just trying to push out this production code at 4 a.m. sometime. And the certificate went live and they forgot to record that cert expires on a certain day. They forgot to add it into the log of, to make sure that it doesn't expire. So when that year went by, everyone forgot about it and then boop, it expired. Or 3 years, or even more, or 5 years. I mean, we've had systems where entire production systems go completely flatline because all the production certs expired within a week. So you come back, it's like everything's working on Friday, you come back to work on Monday and everyone's freaking out because all of production's down. And you're sitting there going, what is it? Did someone hack our stuff? Was there a breach? Is the system booting up fine? You're running all these tests and then you find out, oh, the cert's expired. It's like, I guarantee you, all of you can relate to this. At least one of you can relate to this, right? Help me out here. If you've ever had this happen, let me know. Post in the comments, just put a thumbs up saying, yep, you don't have to say who you are, be completely anonymous, but just let the world know, just like the video. That's probably the best way to do it. If you've ever experienced a certificate causing a production issue in a large corporate environment, just give a like, just to let everyone know this is something that happens. Now, do I think people should be getting fired on that second offense? I don't know. I don't think it can be that simple. I don't think it can be that binary as like, hey, look, this happened, therefore you're fired, because who knows what the circumstances were. But this was huge. I wish more companies were more, transparent like this. This actually makes me want to invest in the company more because it's like, man, if these are the problems they're having, this is nothing. And they're being transparent about it, like that's actually pretty cool. So once SpaceX goes public, I guarantee you I'll be involved. yeah, I'm not really sure what else to talk about this. So I think I'm just going to end it. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'm Adam. See you around.